300, it's your folks, Shaka. Wanted to share my thoughts real quick with y'all. Y'all, I just caught wind of this whole Oshay, Jackson, Tariq, Nasheed stuff. But I wanted to speak on it very quickly. If y'all don't know, about some weeks ago, Tariq Nasheed or Oshay Jackson made a video pretty much calling out some of Tariq Nasheed's behaviors. And so I just want to say this. First and foremost, I do want to say that Tariq Nasheed, I've said this before, he does have a community, okay? He does have a community, and they got a way of going about things, and he represents his community. He pretty much speaks for his community. And so you can't, as much as you want to, in my opinion, you can't really say that he's speaking for the entire so-called African American, so-called black people. So, I gotta say that. But if somebody was to ask me still, did Oshay have room to really say something about him? Yeah, because I think that it was a real good backdrop for a bigger issue. You know what I'm saying? That does affect the entire so-called black people, African American people as a whole. I made a couple of videos. I made a video and a short about how, it's just crazy that in these times, man, so-called black community, we are exposed, man. These times of change, crunch time, clutch time and stuff, we look up and that's who our representation is. You know what I'm saying? Clowns like Plies and this and that. People who are supposed to be very capable of doing things, but we see them doing low-level stuff like the stuff that they do. You know what I'm saying? That's not a good look for us, man, when other groups of people who are coming over here, like the dude Oshay Jackson said, who are more disciplined and things like that, they coming on the scene and they looking at that. And yes, they do see some stuff that we have, that they like and they would like to indulge in, but how they looking at it is like we be better off with it, because considering how they get down, they ain't doing nothing with it. Just like Oshay Jackson said, they ain't creating the industries and stuff like that. The most that they are doing, look at their leadership. They're on Twitter, doing low-level roast sessions. So that is a serious thing, man. And we definitely have to call attention to that. We got to start speaking on that more, because this is about our brand, man. We got to improve our brand. And when you try to improve your brand, you got to start at the head. You got to start addressing a lot of these people that have been up front for all of this time claiming that, hey, no, I'm a real representation for our people. And so, I'm just going to go ahead and say that. And then people who are talking about how it's a roast, it's not a roast session. I said this in a previous video. If you can come to the table and identify the problem, you can talk about how it is affecting you or the community or whatever, and you got alternatives and solutions, okay, that you can suggest that the community will try, whether they try them or not, you all good in the game, okay? All right, you all good in the game. That's you just bringing your difference to the table, okay? Now, whether that person wants to come to the table with you, sit down, talk, dialogue about it, that'll be up to them. But we can never look to the person that brought something to the table and say, oh man, you hating and you doing all this, you trying to roast and this and that. I don't think that we as so-called black men should put this type of topic in that hemisphere, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and say that, man. Y'all go ahead and comment below, like this information, but hit the sub button and the bell. We dropping shit y'all like. It's your folks, Shaka the Urban Philosopher. I'm out.